In today's breaking story, Donald Trump's election Tuesday just fell apart as MAGA openly admits regret. That's right, things are not going well for Donald Trump. Can't say I feel bad. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump is an absolute disaster. He's never been more unpopular, and this is absolutely spelling disaster for Republicans today.
Let's start with the new CNN poll. New CNN poll shows that Donald Trump has never been more unpopular than he is right now. Donald Trump's disapproval rating in this new CNN poll, it's actually higher. His disapproval rating is higher than it was in the immediate aftermath of January 6th. After January 6th, a whopping 62% of Americans said they disapproved of Trump. Today, the number of Americans who say they disapprove of Donald Trump is not 62%, it is 63%. 63% disapprove, only 37% approve of Trump. That means right now he is 26 points underwater in terms of his approval rating with the American people. That's astonishing.
That you just mentioned, but it sounds like you're predicting a big night for Democrats on November 4th.
I am, and for obvious reasons. I mean, this is a historically unpopular president. His policies are even more unpopular than the president himself. In every core category, he's underwater, and he's a guy who promised to make us wealthier and healthier. We're poorer and sicker. Across the board, people are starting to realize that not only is our coffee more expensive, their beef is more expensive, but the cost of an automobile is more expensive. Since he became president, the cost of utilities, all the things he promised to solve day one, he hasn't solved. So his recklessness aside, his style aside, the substance he hasn't delivered.
And even Navy vets are now speaking out in tearful speeches condemning Donald Trump.
I'm not the only one. 20 years in the Navy. I never saw a CC today. I fought for freedom. For somebody like Trump to come and take it away. I'm not a good speaker. I fought for freedom. You see it taken away like this. Hopefully it won't be, but there's a chance. I just can't get over it. I'm not the only one who spent days, months, minutes fighting for what we believe in, to keep this country free and clear. To have somebody like Trump to come in and do what he's doing, and the support he's getting, I just can't get over it.
And now Trump's election Tuesday just fell apart as MAGA admits regret. That's right, take a look at today's top story. President Trump is fuming as election Tuesday arrives, and not for the reason his advisors hoped. In Florida, a state that turned red largely on the backs of Latino voters, the coalition that helped secure his White House is openly revolting. Families who once backed his promises of prosperity and law and order now say those promises have been replaced by cuts, chaos, and a constant squeeze on the basics people need to survive. The anger is not abstract, it is arithmetic and emotional. In Miami-Dade County, roughly 215,000 households rely on SNAP benefits, a safety net now imperiled by a prolonged government shutdown. For many parents, the math has shifted from hope to hunger. Alexis Maria, a single mother who voted for Trump, says she remembers cheaper gas, lower interest rates, and being able to take a vacation. Today, she counts every cent, saying she goes to food banks 3 times a week and deeply regrets the choice that put her family where they are. That kind of regret, expressed across neighborhoods that flipped in 2024, is a political earthquake on Election Tuesday. The frustration extends beyond pocketbook complaints. Disabled voters, once loyal, describe a sense of betrayal. Michael Lyris, who voted for Trump 3 times, calls his choice a profound mistake, criticizing an approach that he says sacrifices civil liberties and inches toward authoritarianism. Others in the Hispanic community see the administration's hardline immigration posture as political theater that has become cruel policy and they warn that voters will remember who paid the price. All of this lands at a precarious moment. Today's election turnout is often driven by anger more than enthusiasm, and the kind of disillusionment brewing in Florida cuts against the narrow coalition that gave Republicans the edge before. On Election Tuesday, the story will be written not only in ballot counts, but in grocery lines and waiting rooms, in people deciding whether their next vote will stay the same. For a president who has staked everything on loyalty and momentum, Florida's rebellion is both a warning and a wound. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.